Cam, another new deal at the club. You must be delighted.
Yeah, really happy to sign a new contract here. Obviously, not too long since my last one, but always happy to be here, and so to get the new deal is good, and the work will continue.
Like you said, it's not too long since your last contract as well. How did these conversations come about?
So it was the manager who first spoke to me about it. He was, after I had a bit of a run in the team, he congratulated me. He said I've done well and I deserve a reward, and that comes in the form of a new deal. So really pleased. As I said, a bit of a surprise. I was having only just signed one, but it doesn't change too much. There's still a lot of work to do this season before we think about anything else, but it's nice to be rewarded.
Yeah, how nice is that, the fact that, it's not come from yourself or your representation, it's come from the club? Yeah,
really good. I think that's something that Ipswich have been really good to me with. It's not been that they've come to me rather than the other way around, which is always better. So it's really nice for them to come to me, and hopefully I can repay them with performances on the pitch.
Like you said, you had a run in the team a couple of months ago, and you've been part of the squad all season. How has this year been for you so far?
I've really enjoyed this year. I think first real year of being part of the first team squad, now going into changing room, being in the first team dressing room. It's all new experiences for me, and the group have been really good to welcome me in. So that's a credit to them, and they've made me feel really welcome. And then on the pitch, I've been able to play more than maybe I expected, but I've enjoyed every minute of it on the pitch, and hopefully I've done my bit for the team.
You've obviously progressed through the academy and worked with a good number of the coaching staff there. What's it been like working with the manager and his coaching staff? Yeah,
really good. Even when I wasn't in the team, the sessions on the morning of a game, the detail that they put into it to make me feel valued and feel like I'm still part of the squad. It also helped me to get better, training with them from the first day of pre-season. I think it really has improved as a player, and that is down to the hard work of all the coaching staff. I think all the academy coaches have been really good to me as well. Going through the academy, you obviously have so many different coaches, they change most years, and it's a massive thank you to them, and to get me where I am today, I wouldn't be without a lot of them academy coaches.
So a lot of the players talk about how good the training is. How much of that is a factor when the likes of yourself are extending your stay here?
Yeah, I think it's always a big part of it. You want to enjoy training every day, but you also want to be seeing yourself getting better. And I think both of those things are true and are happening at the club at the minute. Everyone says the intensity of training, the enjoyment of training, it's all there, and that can only breed confidence and hopefully success.
I think when we spoke to you at the start of the season, one of the things you said about this season is that you wanted to add goals into your game. You've managed to do that now. How pleased have you been with that recently?
Yeah, I think that's been really good recently. To score a couple, obviously I don't want to rest there. I want to keep going for more and keep trying to score more. But definitely something I'd looked at and pinpointed to try and improve on. So to find the back of the net a few times is really good, yeah.
That's 2 in 2 now as well. Have you been working on a celebration?
Yeah, a few people have mentioned that. Yeah, not really had one in mind, and whenever I score I just seem to get too excited or jumped on by someone else, and the moment passes by. So no, I've not got too many in mind, but I'm not sure I'd remember to do them anyway.
Like you said, a very positive 6 months, the first half of the season. What do you look at in terms of your highlights personally?
I think first highlight was probably the Port Vale game, first league start. I think that was a big confidence one for me to be starting in the league for the first time for Ipswich was a big thing, and I was happy with my performance and obviously the result in that game. Dad and brother in the crowd there as well. I think that was their first, or one of their first away games, so it was nice for them to see that. So personally for me, that was a big moment during the season. But also just playing in front of a big crowd at Portman Road, obviously being part of that crowd in the previous years, and watching the boys in the first half or first part of the season playing. It's been really nice to play in front of them. That
night in particular, your name was being sung by the fans, and obviously you've heard it a few times since as well. How much has that meant to you?
Yeah, it was a bit surreal after the game. Obviously having your own chant and having the fans sing about you is really special, and it did mean a lot to me, especially a club that I've been at for so long.
And just finally, it's quite a broad question, but just how much does this club mean to you? You've been here for such a long time now.
Yeah, I think it's been a massive part of my life. Not only my football career, but personally as well. It's the only club I've played for, and the only club that I've wanted to play for. So yeah, I'm really happy to be here, and hopefully I can be here for a few more years.